All right. Hey, you wanna? Oh,
Good boy.
all right, all right, all right. Give me a second. Try to touch up on my stuff. Hey, you wanna come check this out? Like, oh,
No, I'm busy.
all right, baby. There we go on that. Check this mic. Looks like we got that mic going as well. All right, we're just getting things going. What up, Mr. Peach Rings? Literally just started right now, just putting everything together, trying to get it all up. How you been, brother? What is this? All right, let's just. I'm good, man. How you doing? Oh shit! What did I do? Oh, that's my. I got to turn that off. I'm doing good. Just trying to figure this stuff out, man, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't have the time to do the right stuff either. Need to make thumbnails, intros, outros. All I can do so far is knife people. It's the only thing I'm capable of getting done. And even then, I'm not doing very well. They changed this stuff. This game. I gotta get this music off. I'm sorry, but I got fucking. My volume is just ridiculous right now. Alright, let's just. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, get rid of that shit. There we go. That music is super loud, thank you. Yes, I know. I'm trying to talk and all I can hear is the music in my headphones trying to think of what I'm trying to say. So early in the morning and my brain don't ever work anyway. But yeah, I something up with this game, Peach Rings. Something up with it, man. Like every time I come on, if I don't have my controller already on, it automatically wants to switch me over to the mouse and keyboard. But then it like wipes out all of my settings. So it's a good thing in a way because it teaches me my settings. But it's a bad thing in a way because my memory is so shot that I can't remember where I have to go to get things done. So I got all 15 of my favorited things to do that I typically get kicked off at. Music is one of those things because this damn thing just changes everything, like everything. Yeah, I'm on a PC now. Yeah, I bought the Xbox X, and I still couldn't figure out how to get everything together. So I figured if I went with the PC, I'd have enough power to just kind of run everything. But I'm still having the problem of trying to get people's voice to transfer over to my recordings or my streams. No idea what's going on there. It is what it is. Sooner, one of these days, I'll figure it out. Good chance that I won't. But it is what it is. All right. I'm trying to finish up. If you don't want to get in trouble for music, just put in your video captions that you don't own the rights to. What music then? Because the music that's playing is the music from the game. Unless somehow, some way, I have attached music. Or are you talking about my videos in general? My camera's in the way. And just to avoid copyright. Right? I should. I haven't been using much music in my videos. because I'm afraid of that. Because I already got in trouble with using one song that I got from YouTube, but I didn't understand that even though you get it from YouTube, it doesn't mean that it's free to go. But so I'm kind of been terrified of that. I did put music, I think, to one video just a little bit ago, and yeah, I didn't put a disclaimer or anything. Not a disclaimer, but a credit thing in there, and nothing. So maybe I should go back and fix that. Yeah, I'm scared, man. Like I've just been doing streaming for the most part, and then I've been throwing some videos at TikTok that I can get put together. But I had a couple TikToks blow up. One was like 19,000 or something like that, and the other was like 12,000 views. But still not enough for me to go live on TikTok, right? I was kind of excited. I don't know how the one popped off, and then since it popped off, I threw up two more videos just to keep it going, and those kind of went up to 200-300. They weren't. I guess there's that dead zone about 200-300 where everybody just kind of gets to, and that's as far as they go. Well, that's as far as those two went. But then like one more after that went off to like 12,000. So I just been kind of playing around trying to figure out why. I mean, they are pretty dope clips. Don't get me wrong, but they're definitely not dope editing. Like the clips are great, but the one that popped off was actually the wrong video. When I set it up to go over, it ended up being a video that was meant for TikTok, so it was like the 16:9, and I set it up for that, but everything looked so zoomed in that I couldn't do shit. Yeah, I remember him from TikTok, TP. He just came into my chat, 3 days ago. Come in and watch my stream. Yeah, I'd love to talk to him about some things, but the only issue that I have is like the way he plays. The things I need aren't the same kind of stuff, right? Like he plays single player games, so he's not worried about bringing in other people's chat or proximity chat or any of that kind of stuff as part of his content. So he doesn't have to worry about that, and that's kind of where I'm at. This game specifically deliberately fucks you and separates, as you can tell on my screen right now. You've got your audio, and then you got all the rest of the stuff, which is going to be your. Let's get to my controller, so let's do it with that. Oops. Yeah, like with the audio, you got your speakers, right, which is going to be my headphones, and then you got the rest of the sounds and stuff. But with voice chat, you got the proximity chat, you got the people that's on your team, and everybody else. And I can't get nobody else in the game's voice attached to my shit. I tried everything. Like I looked up this video, and it's got a virtual audio cable. So I tried to set up that to have it panel over, but it didn't work. I've tried to go through the Elgato, and I don't know what I did, but at first, when I set up the Elgato, I screwed it up. I set it up, and I didn't realize that it actually runs as a third monitor. I got two monitors, so it runs as a third one. And so when I found that out, I fixed that. Right? But then I couldn't get any of the audio to run through that to my OBS. So I could hear me just like everything else. It was the same fucking issue. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. I've tried everything. There's a guy at work. He said to hire a company. They're out of like China or something, but they do it pretty cheaply. I don't know if I want to do that because I don't want to be hiring some 9-year-old in a sweatshop for $3 an hour, because that's how much it costs, I guess, for this company to do editing. I'd rather pay local, to a person I know, or to somebody here in America, just because, for one, I could beat them up if they rip me off. I ain't going to China. I can't speak Chinese. I'm too tall, so I stick out. It'd be a bad time for me. I want to go to Japan, though. I definitely want to go to Japan. Probably have the same problem there. Everybody see me coming a mile away. But I don't know. One of these days I'll get this figured out. This weekend I would like to just kind of like shut down the stream and just get after these videos, but every time I try to do that, I get so overwhelmed in the beginning. Yeah, right? Right? Ain't no buying shoes in China. Not my size. You probably couldn't even get me shoes in China if I was 3 years old. But no, I would like to just like take a couple days and get back into the content end of it all. Just so I could get some of my stuff fixed. But every time I try to do it, I get overwhelmed, get pissed off, and say, screw it, I'll just play a little bit. And then I ended up playing the rest of the day. It's discouraging when you don't know what you're doing, but you want to do it. You know exactly what you want to do, but you just can't do it because you can't figure out the most basic crap. You know? Everybody else seems to understand in this world. I can't. Even when I try to make that video for that competition thing that them guys were doing with the knifing legends and all that, when I first started all that, just making that video was a MFer. I kept asking people, hey, what do I do? How do I do this shit? You know, and one guy finally just told me, you know, dude, just get CapCut. It's basic, bitch. You have to be a complete idiot not to be able to use it and have it work out for you, kind of a thing. So I go to CapCut. Apparently I'm a fucking idiot. Because I can get your videos together and I can even put captions on it and I can do some other things, but I can't make good videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see these guys on YouTube and they're putting all their videos together and doing their thing, and they show that little timeline down there at the bottom, you know, where it's got the project you're working on, and it looks like a bunch of little tiny 2D type things. Like there's like a whole bunch of little lines all the way across, and I'm thinking, damn, dude, he cut out a lot of stuff, but how did he even cut out half of that stuff? You know, like I know how to take out the part I want to keep. I don't know how to take out the part I don't want to keep. So like, I gotta bring it down and pull out the piece I want, get rid of everything else, and then keep that, and then bring it down all over again, and then pull out another piece, keep that. I don't know if that's right. I need a 44.5 in China. Yeah, right. So I look at these guys doing their content, and I'm like, damn, dude, there's got to be hours worth of stuff right there. And then I watch them put a video together, and it's like 15-minute video, and they got it done. Man, I got videos that are 20, 30 minutes that just of me trying to capture as much content as I can to put it in there. These guys are doing these great ass videos in 15 minutes, and the whole thing is done. I mean, like, I don't know, man. They show you how to do it, but they show you so quick that if you miss a step, you're pausing it the whole time trying to figure it out. I suck. But what I don't suck at is knifing. So let's get our asses into the game. Thank you for showing up and thank you for showing up and supporting me. I appreciate that. I'll try to get the rest of my setup real quick, and then we'll be on our way. Oh, Kia messaged me. Got all these messages going right now. Alright. Got that set up in case I need to chat. Let's do this. I'm thinking I'm going to have to go back to like a double PC type thing, except for the second PC is going to be a laptop that wasn't even keeping up before when I was trying to stream and do my shit with the Xbox. I don't know. I tried it with the computer to set everything up, but it's just, I can't get it to work right. I don't remember what I did to get it to work the first time with the laptop, but even when it wasn't working right. Like, it was still going really super slow. And I don't know what that's, I don't know, man. The settings is where it's at, if you know what the settings do. Alright, let's... Am I volume? Cool. Alright. I finished my setup, I think. I got everything I needed to be. Alright. Let's get into it. Let's do this shit. Looks like I already got a couple people going right now on my YouTube. Welcome everybody on YouTube and Twitch. I've been talking to the people at Twitch, so I'm not trying to ignore you guys on YouTube right now. I do appreciate you guys showing up. I'm just trying to set everything up and got into conversation while I was doing that. Which is good because I always have conversations, but they're usually with myself when I'm streaming. So to have another person to talk to is, oh my God, you have no idea. I've run out of stuff. I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube and they talk about just keep the conversation going, just keep on talking, you know, pretend people are there. Because if you have dead space, if everybody does show up, they don't want to hear dead space. So I try to keep talking, but when you're the author of both sides of the conversation, you tend to forget or not, you know, you tend to run out of shit to write about. So here I am trying to talk with all this good stuff, and I don't know what to talk about. You know what it ends up being? What I've lately seen it end up being? Complaining about the game, and that's not my nature. I don't want to complain about the game. You know? I don't want people to watch me complain about the game. But that tends to be what's going on. And they have really messed with this game. I'm going to go with quads. Actually, you know what? I haven't done a solo yet. Should we go solo? Let's go. Oops. Not trios. Quads. But, see this crap, man. I do this every time. It's like I brand new downloaded the game. Man, your guys' names are so close that it messes me up. Like I got Mr. Peatrings and I got Maleficent. And I actually thought that was Mr. Peatrings and set to 44.5 until I went back to it and saw it later. But that's just me. I'm retarded. Now we got 3 people watching on YouTube. Welcome. Thank you for showing up. I do engage with chat. So go ahead, feel free. Type up some stuff. Code of conduct. What the F? Laugh out loud. What? What are we talking about? What happened? Yeah, they did make this shit super hard, so you're about to see some boring play for a second. I'm trying to figure it all out, but what they've done to knifing is a completely... Sorry, I got them in my ear right now. The thing that you had to agree before ready it up. Yeah! I mean, I have to do that every time I come on, and it's not that big of a deal, but it just goes to show that
the real thing's coming soon. Enemy soldier incoming.
Shit, I have to do it at the end of the game because by the time I get to there, I sometimes realize I have to.
Enemy dropping into the AR. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Really whacks the wax, which sucks the ball. the big sound restrictor.
Resurgence. Stay alive to keep the squad in the fight. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh my god.
We've located the rest of us.
That's what I
Enemy
thought.
sentry attack.
Takes 3 hits and they're like, it's hard to like I still had my, whatever you call it, auto aim.
Get ready. You're redeploying.
And on this game, also this. See, that kind of shit is just it's my first game.
We're returning you to the front. Earn this. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy counter UAV inbound. Well done. Hunt them down. Enemy dropping into the AO. Time for vengeance. You're redeploying.
Nearby target marked for an enemy missile strike.
Enemy UAV is online.
That's another thing too about this game. The knife hits. I know it looks like a they have as soon as you knife, it's like a second before you knife again. Second and a half before you knife. So it's a real motherfucker to try to play with the knife right now.
You're back on station.
The movement
Go
doesn't
get
feel the
after it.
same, even with the armor movement. Yeah. Still have like
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. You have reinforcements inbound.
got you.
I got you.
That and the changing over to the knife in the first place, you have to hit it 3 times. Ah! That shit's gonna mess me up.
Inbound.
I gotta fix that. You can see this new sniper, it's got the automatic mantle. I got it set up. Ready to move it around. Take better not to talk to you guys.
That was cool. I didn't know that thing came down and killed him like that.
Yeah, you got a delay in between.
Your
the
squad mate's
rifles.
back on station. Good work.
So you don't know what it's like.
Stand by for redeployment. Enemies dropping into the AO. You made the top 25. Well
Killed it
done.
once, but what's that second one? It's crazy.
Hey, there's a guy right in there.
Resurging. Go get your revenge. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Hostile UAV in the area. Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile UAV in the area. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Thank you, thank you.
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six. Your squad's in the safe zone. Gas is moving. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy here. Enemy movement. Enemy shot. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. Enemy UAV is online. Redeployed. Well done. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunting. Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game. There's an increased payout for this job. Be sure to collect. Enemy soldier incoming. Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated. Move to the safe zone. Gas is inbound. Orders are to hack contracts and secure cash payments. High-value contracts are in play. More risk, more reward. Enemy UAV overhead. Only 10 left. 5 squads still operational in the AO. You've hacked all the contracts in the AO. Task complete. You're losing ground. Move it.
Under fire. Man down. Get me.
UAV standing by.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Damn it!
Gas is inbound.
Okay, Big's popped off, huh? Yeah, Big's.
Taking effective fire.
Three squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
Damn, nice try, man.
Only 5 remain. You were close.
You were popping off.
Defeat is only a mindset. Shake it off and keep pushing.
What a back the guys want.
Okay. Yeah. Get that one out of my system, huh? That was not a good match. It came in pretty good. I mean, it started to get a little better at the end, but I'll tell you what, man. I didn't want to come in with my spear. I love the spear, don't get me wrong, but it is so fucking hard in this game. I went on there the other night, or yesterday, and I just kind of figuring it out that I can put that on there and tried it out. And, dude, it's the times to throw. It's got that lapse in between it, you know. So it takes a minute to throw. But what's really bad with it is like trying to swing it and hit. It's so confusing. Like I don't have a clue where the guy goes right after I swing my first swing. And like at least in Modern Warfare, when I was doing it there, I'm able to stay on the person. Like I feel like I have to keep on reducing my sensitivity because you go to knife and they just move and you're lost. Like fucking, they disappeared, and you got to find them again. It's like that very first knife for some reason just moves you around in different spots. So like as you can tell, I go to knife them and then they're lost. I got to find them again and go knife them again. You can't just stay on them. It like bounces off of them. It's just a weird I know that they did this to kill off the knifers. They said it themselves. They straight up said that if you want to be a knifer, it's going to be difficult. And they weren't bullshitting. It is difficult. Just swinging melee in the first place. They give you another slot for melee, but to be honest with you, it's an extra button you got to push to get it to come out. And if you do get it to come out, you know, it's great and all, but then you go to heal somebody, and as soon as you heal somebody, what happens? Sorry, I got confused with what I was looking at there. I was trying to figure out why I wasn't running live on that. But anyway, yeah, you go to heal somebody, and as soon as somebody comes in there, you try to get off that body, stop healing them, so you can go back and kill the guy that's coming in, and it switched you to your pistol. So every time you do something, if you jump mental over something, intentionally, if you mantle, if you don't intentionally mantle, it doesn't switch it. But if you intentionally mantle and you intentionally try to go up something, it will switch you to a pistol or fist. Takes you off the knife. It's just like it's like when you drop into the water, you know, on Modern Warfare 3, you drop into the water, and when you get out of the water, sometimes you still have your pistol out, even though you don't have a pistol as part of your loadout. And you have to switch weapons to get your loadout to come back for a second. It's the same thing, except for every time. Same thing, except for every time you do something different. So as you can tell, I was sitting there throwing my spear and stuff, and then I went to go close counter knife him. I go to swing my spear. It doesn't swing. My knife gets pulled out, and I knife him. And then I'm stuck with my knife in my hand, which is not a bad thing, but I was going with the spear at first, right? Trying to get better at that spear within this game. Knifing's going to come naturally, right? I'll be able to naturally get better with the knife. But I've got to intentionally practice the things I need to practice, like my spear and whatnot, or other melees when they bring them into the game. But they bring in the power drill. That's going to be fun, but that's a 2-hit knock. And if that's a 2-hit knock, more than likely what they're meaning by that is 2-hit knock on multiplayer. Kind of like the bat is. I have yet to use the bat on Warzone. I don't have it yet because I'm on my 2nd prestige. So I haven't got to that to get the bat unlocked. But when I do, I'll try it. But it's a 2-hit weapon in multiplayer. So I'm afraid that when it goes into Warzone, some of it's going to be like a 4-hit, or it may stay as a 2-hit, but just the mechanics, animations, behind it will be a little longer or something. I don't know. I'm not excited about it, but we'll see. Not excited, but curious to what kind of challenges will come my way. I think we crashed, ladies and gentlemen. Could not fetch online profile. Now what? Control Alt Delete? What do you do at this point? You wait. Because the Cosmos doesn't want you to touch anything. All right, we'll close it. Let's get back into it. All right, please just don't screw up. I don't know why I would message them, let them know. Okay. Everything looks good. That's me being sarcastic because I have no freaking idea if everything looks good or not. I see a lot of green. I know that's the color that they use, but green's good, right? I don't know. Oops. even though I have time for this game to get better and do things, I'm still thinking that I want to reach out and play some other games. No. And play them. But I also don't want it to be such a game that, I don't know, that doesn't reflect what I try to do with this. I want to continue on the way. See, here we go again. You hear it? That's my whole point. Everything's reset. My controller's on. Just plugged in and everything. On my camera, I would show you, but it's going to go right in and let me know that all my settings have been changed. This sucks so bad, guys. Oh, wow. It didn't say anything, but I hear music in the background. So what that means to me... And we froze up again. It seems. Please. Stop doing this crap to me. So much already doesn't go right. They say I got a free... There it is. There we are. Ladies and gentlemen. Our very first free gift from the store on Black Ops 6. I am very happy about that. I know you probably think I'm not, but I actually really am. I want this. Please. Oh, you know what? Now that they have fixed it, because they have fixed it, because before, when you swung this axe, it had the gun attached to the axe. So it, like, was glitching weirdly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this. They have fixed it. And I like that. Oh, look, I missed, but you fell on it. I love that. Equip that. Ask you a question. I love that. I don't love this. She seems like a real bitch. Nothing there. There was nothing there if I remember right. Yep. Hopefully they work with us on this melee, man. Because it's too hard. I know that everybody was complaining in the other game, but just because people are complaining doesn't mean that they have a right to complain about it. Like, you do know that you set... I've got to go down this path again. I don't want to. I'm trying to be legit about this, but it's fucking annoying that you let these little bastards that don't have any way of playing the game, and they don't get no better because of your stupid SBMM and OEMM bullshit. So what happens? Well, because they don't get better, they get complaining. And they complain about everything. Everything, chat. And if you knife them, they're mad about it. You know? We can complain about the riot shields all we want. When they complained about the riot shields, it lasted years. Okay? When they finally decided to address it, they really didn't nerf the riot shields much. What they did, however, was give people tools to defeat the riot shields, right? Why don't you give tools to defeat the knifers? It wouldn't be hard. I'll tell you right now. You want to make things difficult for a knifer, other than fuck with the mechanics of it all? Why don't you make your flashbangs, or have it to where, like, the person has, I don't know. Like I was gonna say with the flashbangs and stuff, but we've got the flashbangs, and they're kind of OP already, because they flash and you really can't move, can't do nothing, and then, which is kind of the point of it all. But I mean, it's a little long. At least it was in Warzone. I mean, in Modern Warfare 3. I apologize. Here, I'm not quite sure. I don't know how long they are. But I mean, they gave you the chainsaw attachment to defeat the riot shields for a weapon. You know? I mean, what if you got a person that's knifing you or whatever the case may be, why don't you have a weapon that you can blocks knives? So like you can get an attachment on your weapon that you running as a melee, like you're gonna hit them with the butt of the gun, it blocks them from hitting you with the knife, but you're gonna hit them. I don't know, something. I'm not a developer. I literally just thought this out just now, but there's got to be some way to defeat us other than just messing with our mechanics, so much to the point where there is no mechanics to actually work for us. Like a second in between hits, that's pretty bad when you already make us do 3. If you're going to make us do 3, then give us the opportunity for all 3 of those things to get out quick. Because when I come in and there's 2 people staring out of a window, and you can tell that they're bots because they're just crouched down, ADS and staring out of a window, and they're both staring out the same fucking window, you know that these guys got at least a good 2 seconds before they're going to turn around and attack you. I'm sure that they don't have their settings to where they can hear me coming, and they're just practically just sniping out the window in the middle of the hot zone. So, like, they're not good. And you can tell. I come up behind them, I go to knife the first one, and every single time, man, there's a whole fucking team in the room. I can't even get off the first kill before the rest of them shoot me. And it shouldn't be that way. I should be able to take out one. Like if you got 2 or 3 people staring out of a window and I got the guy from behind, it's almost faster for me just to go ahead and execute him than it is for me to swing 3 times. Especially when there's a second delay in between them. And what sucks about that second delay is that second delay, you don't know when it's coming and you don't even know if it's a second. You just know there's a delay. So you knife them, you position the knife again, and you go to knife again, but you miss. Now you got to position again. So you're already like 2 or 3 seconds in between your actual strikes. It's not a good, effective way to play the game for sure. But they have to know that there's an arsenal of people over here that do want to play it that way, but they don't want to play it with such a mechanic. I don't know. If I knife you and kill you in this game, with all the mechanics that they have against me, you're still going to complain. You're still going to write it up and say, hey, this guy is cheating. You're still going to spam report me, put me in some bullshit bot lobby or put me in some bullshit fucking lobby full of cheaters and stuff because they don't know where to put me because they can't find any cheats on my software, on my computer. They don't know why everybody's blasting me with this shit. They don't want to deal with it anymore. But that's because all these kids are just spamming the knifers because they don't want knifers in the game anymore. So they're getting rid of the knifers in a first-person shooter game. And I understand it. I do. I get it. But at the same sense, man, like, why are you still catering to this? It's welfare. I shit you not. It's not modern warfare. It's modern welfare. Because every single one of these kids are just like a person with no job and no home. You know? You get a free place to stay. You get free food, free health care. You know, you get assistance for this or that. While the person that does work gets to pay for all that shit for you. That's kind of how this game works. If you suck, they're going to help you out. They're going to give you everything that you need for that game. You know what I'm saying? They're going to make the hit zone better. They're going to make everything just better for you. I mean, they're even nerfing players in game. There's proof of it out there. Blame Truth has got it. It's just crazy stuff, you know? I don't know. Let's just get into it, though. Now that I got back into the game, hopefully it doesn't crash on me again. I was hoping to wait for everything to pop back up completely and catch up, be right. Let's hope it is. But yeah, they don't. No way for them to get better. They complain their way to get better. So much to the point where you can go into a match, and I can prove it. If you don't believe me, I can do it right now. Go ahead and say it right there in the chat, and I'll show you right now. I'll go into a multiplayer game. Okay, I won't do it on this. I'll do it on Modern Warfare because it's even more prominent on that. But I'll go there and I'll play one, and you'll see. You'll have 3 different types of people, and almost every one of us will have roughly the same amount of kills. And I know there's a bot in that lobby, and I know there's a demon in that lobby. There usually is one of each in every lobby, especially in multiplayer. So if that's the case, right, and everybody gets the same score, how? I'm stuck on this. I gotta go fix this.
Deployment.
I think it's interface.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
So I can take them outside.
Enemies dropping into the AO. All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
I wonder how far those things actually do throw.
Resurgence. Stay alive to keep your squad in the fight.
Indicating LV.
Enemy soldier incoming. Supply box ready. Squad mates redeployed. Well done.
Did ya?
Wow.
We've got 10 squads active in the field. You're getting another chance. Weapons free.
I heard this guy coming.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV is online.
That's crazy.
get your revenge. Your squad is down. Stay alive to bring them back.
See, that's such bullshit, man.
Valiant effort. Keep your head up and return to base at T3.
The mechanics on that is too long between the knives. And you have it three knives to kill somebody? That's just crazy, man.
I see. I wouldn't have died there. That would have been a total death. I mean, total kill. Easy as shit. I should have got at least 2 off of it, but I can't even rotate on it. Like when I in Modern Warfare, at least, you can hit them and shift side to side, so that way you can get behind them. Because if you kind of figure out which way they're going to turn and you turn the opposite, you end up behind them on almost every one of your strikes. So that very first strike, you're just like striking to sneak onto one side or the other, and just kind of rotating around them. You can't do that on this. Like, you strike, it bounces off in a sense, and it kind of like you try to shift and it won't shift because you're trying to knife again, because the mechanics is so slow that when you hit that first one, you're trying to hit it again, it's not going to do it. It won't let you do it. So it just kind of like, you can't rotate, you can't do nothing. You're just kind of standing there, just kind of like stab, stab, stab. It sucks, man. I want it. I don't know. I want it to just. I don't know. We're gonna make it 3 hits. Just give us quicker strikes. Way quicker strikes. It's crazy that. And poke, poke, poke. I'm sorry. Poke, poke, poke.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
I don't know, it's crazy.
I'll take that.
Alright, alright, alright.
Resurgence.
That's on me.
Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your squad and go get after it. You've got time for another bounty. Get it done. Supply box UAV is on the way. Couple of contracts out there have increased payouts. Get to them first to cash out. Hostile UAV in the area. We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Such a slow fucking.
It's just crazy, guys. I feel like it's even worse than it was yesterday.
Stand by for redeployment. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. We lost track of the bounty targets. Contract failed. You're back on station. Go get after it. Your squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is inbound. The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back.
I don't know, chat. It's a weird day today. Mechanics feel even slower than they were yesterday, and I know that they've updated a little bit because some of the things have gotten fixed. So I'm wondering if they thought that that was still overpowered, because people are still getting kills. That's my feeling, you know, like they really just don't want us to play this way, and that's okay. I get it. It's your game. You want first-person shooter all the time. You can have first-person shooter all the time. But stop giving us the option. I know your knife is supposed to be like a close-quarter shit. Just make the swing of your weapon. Swing your gun just as fast as the knife. That's it.
Stand by. Now you deploy to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster.
Alright, alright, alright.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. Additional target added while time remains. Keep your eyes open for prize contracts. You'll earn more bucks for your bang. Enemy counter UAV inbound. Enemy soldier incoming. Stand to you, soldier. Stay sharp. Enemy. We lost that one, but we'll get a W next time.
Fucking knifing in this game is done. It's done. I can't do shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do?